There is something that's happening here, which is allowing more independent people, people without a lot of means, to compete with Hollywood in terms of telling stories.
Well, I was literally able to make my documentary for pretty much no money. Of course, the camera costs, but most of my friends have these cameras too. If you have a couple lenses and the camera, that's really all you need.
For me, it's about the artistic vision. And I think that it's an evolution, and I think that back to writing instead of taking photographs, I mean, I know this is going to be a little far-fetched, but, you know, 10,000 years ago, not everyone had paper. And you had to be, to get paper, you had to be a pretty special person, much less get something to write on it with. Okay, so there were very few people that had access to paper and pen. Okay, a $100,000 camera, an Arri camera, so some of those cameras are $500,000. There was a time 20 years ago when we couldn't even dream of making a movie that would be shown at a theater or at one of these film festivals for $2,500. Now we can. And just because paper is readily available now and anyone can pick up a pen, doesn't make everyone a master. It doesn't make everyone a writer. It doesn't make everyone a literary giant. Okay, it takes practice and dedication and the desire and the imagination and all those other things that go into that to make the person that ends up taking one of these cameras, moving an audience, making us cry and laugh, and all of the things that a true artist does with this camera. But this camera, these cameras, it's not that you have to. I started thinking some of these students are sitting here and they're thinking, oh, I have to learn this camera now. And it's not that you have to learn it. You get to learn it. It's amazing that you can do this now with this camera. Now an artist can pick up a camera for $2,500 or $800 and go shoot his documentary and do what he wants to do, and doesn't have to wait for 15 or 20 years to get a chance to use the equipment that he's wanted to use since he was 15 years old or she was 15 years old.
And the one thing I will say is this camera's not a substitute for not learning your craft. I mean, it's not like a flip cam where you can just go out there and shoot. I mean, you definitely need to be able to use it, but it really gives you the quality of the image it gives you as opposed to a regular camera. For the price you're getting, it's beautiful. I
will say personally that for myself as a filmmaker and considering shooting on digital myself, that I'm excited about the possibilities of economic independence that digital technology gives me.